Well, on that same topic, let's talk about Doug Walker, who has also been prolific. There's been a few Doug Walker things that have happened. Obviously, he continues to do, what do you call it, Nostalgia Ween, just his same old nostalgia critics, but they're fun. They're kind of fun. Certainly atmospheric and all that good stuff. He did a commercials video recently, or I don't know, 4 or 5 months ago or something. It was hilarious. Like, it was very funny. The commercials he was finding were so ridiculous. Did you see that one? There was like one where like a Scandinavian like anti-racism ad. It's like a little girl like lost her balloon. It's like stuck somewhere, and this tall black dude goes to get it, and then like her mother like recoils and runs away, and he's like sad. And then he kind of like waltzes back into his kind of lonely apartment, and he lays down on a bed, and he turns into toothpaste and is suddenly like on a toothbrush. And then I think it's like a toothpaste commercial, and it's also anti-racism. It's really funny.
I gotta see that.
He uploads those like 10-hour nostalgic commercial compilations. They're all great.
I used to love them back in the day. I thought those were some of his best
Dude,
work.
they're still going. You don't need to be nostalgic for it. It's still happening. But actually, that's a good segue. They uploaded a video to their channel. I think it was called The New Nostalgia Critic Movie.
It's called Recovered Lost Footage.
I'm looking at a video that was uploaded 13 days ago called The New Channel Awesome Movie. And there's a thumbnail that says, "Click me." And you can see Tamara, one of his longtime actor, part of his little comedy troupe, and him with a helmet on.
Yeah, okay.
And yeah, the video is titled...
okay, we have A/B testing. We have A/B testing.
Test and compare. From here, you can upload up to 3 images to learn which one viewers prefer. Then click done.
Mine says recovered lost footage.
Ah.
So what this is it's a kind of like an experimental horror piece.
Yeah.
It's called Ad Break. Like the
actual movie is called Ad Break. And it was directed by Walter from the channel, Walter Benaziac. He's this guy. He's been uploading to Channel Awesome for a long time. He'll do like, I think he was doing like alternate versions of movies. And, what about Tim Burton's third Batman movie? I think he would do like Power Rangers retrospectives. He would do all kinds of like nostalgic stuff on the Channel Awesome channel. Turns out Walter is a fantastic filmmaker.
There's some like cool horrific imagery in this.
I think this, I'll say this without qualification. This is the highest quality thing that has been uploaded to Channel Awesome ever. And it's probably not close.
No.
Okay, so for those who haven't seen it, and go check it out. It's called either The New Channel Awesome Movie or Recovered Lost Footage. The whole thing is framed as though it's a series of ads. The very first thing you see is a resurrected version of Pop Quiz Hot Shot.
And then it pretends like it has an ad break, complete with like a little yellow line. For a minute, I thought I was not signed in. I was like, wait,
same.
What the fuck?
What the fuck is this? Why does Frankie pay for my YouTube Premium if I got this?
My daddy pays for this. My daddy Frankie pays for this.
They're playing an ad.
They're playing an ad. I'm pissed.
So yeah, then there's like an online dating ad, and the host is Tamara. Now Tamara acted in his sketches for a long time, but she left the channel some time ago. I'm not sure, a year, 2 years, I don't know. And she's like herself kind of in that scene, but it's all shot very nicely, and the comedy is kind of interesting. And then there's like nautical 90s. There's an ad for like a like sea-based 90s pop songs. And then there's one for like, it's a funeral, like, hey, buy our service to bring your loved ones back from the dead. And Tamara's the star of all of them. Oh, and so one of the, when he used to do the nostalgia commercials, one of the most famous ones he did in one of the specials was Wilson's Coffee.
Wilson's Coffee, that's kind of like a prototype of Kermit the Frog. It's like Jim Henson's commercials.
Yeah. And strangely, very irreverent and violent. It was 1950s. And it was, there was a, one puppet that was... But there was kind of like Kermit that was like, try Wilson's Coffee or else you'll die. And the other one's like, I don't want to. And then he'd kill him. And be like, I guess you should have had the coffee.
Yeah, because I will have Wilson's Coffee. And so there's a take on that. It's like, what is it? Devil's something?
Cigarette, Bullseye or something.
Bullseye, Devil's... arrow, whatever it's called. It's a cigarette thing, and there's like a wolf, and it's a very similar format to those. I recognize that style immediately, and it's a pretty funny take on it. It's really good.
Very well done. Like it really it's got the same kind of pregnant pauses and scratchy film sounds, and it's quite, and a lack of music because it really felt like those commercials lacked music.
Say, lady, you got a light for my devil dart?
I don't smoke.
How about now?
But anyway, I won't spoil it, but it keeps unfolding, and it kind of veers away from comedy and deeper into horror. And it ends up being kind of Channel Awesome's Halloween special, but Doug is only in it for a couple seconds at the beginning. And Tamara's really the star of it. And look, I never was a Tamara fan. I would watch these sketches and find her a little bit irritating or a little unfunny.
She's good in this. Yeah,
I was shocked by how good she was. I was like, oh my God, Doug has been underutilizing or wrongly utilizing this girl.
Maybe it's just direction. Yeah, maybe it's just direction.
Turns out, like, she's quite interesting. Like, I would actually watch like a whole, like, I think they should go off and make a movie. Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, this guy. Yeah, definitely. Well, Walter, whatever. Yeah,
how do I get Walter on the show? I would love to talk to this Walter dude and be like, hey, what do you want to do? Like, cause you're such a talent. You could, I would watch your feature length movie like instantly.
Yeah, there was like a few horrific images in there that I was like, "Ooh, that's actually really interesting." And like, or like she like gets into like a hallway and there's like speakers on the ceiling, and I'm like, "Oh, this is cool."
Yeah,
like I know it's in like a soundstage or whatever, but it's still cool. Like
Well, it reminded me a little bit of like when James was very young. He made The Deader the Better, right? Was that the movie? And now I'm worried. I'm like, wait, or is that a movie that like Mark Borchardt made? Anyway, the whole thing was like he made his own little graveyard in his basement or something. There's a similar set here, but it looks really nice. There are times where Tamara is really fun. Like when she's the funeral home person and she's dead too, and she's like totally monotone. Like that could have played really unfunny, and it played really, her timing and her attitude was great.
Pesky funeral home directors and cemeteries will charge a fortune to bury or burn your dead. But there's a better way.
So check that out. It's good stuff, and I wonder if it's a precursor to more stuff. I mean, somebody else has to be making content on that channel. Doug has fallen asleep involuntarily, unfortunately.
Well, before I knew Walter did this video, I thought Doug did this. I'm like, wow, is he doing this in his dreams? This is crazy. This is like
leveling up.
But no, I think it's very interesting and very interesting for the channel. So yeah, I think keep it up.
And then on the topic of Channel Awesome, just trying new things, not everybody knows Doug started out as an illustrator, and he put together a little children's book called Santa Quits. And he put it up as like a video as well, where he voiced it and showed all the illustrations. But he said it was a story he wrote in college, and he's got it illustrated and he put it out. At first I thought maybe it was going to be like really irreverent and really, I don't know, like a spin on wholesome tales and like lots of jokes and stuff. But no, it's actually like a pretty sincere, it actually I played it for Gloria, and it played perfectly for Gloria. She loved it. But so for those interested, it's like, Santa is under a lot of pressure at the holidays. The elves are being a pain in the ass and unionizing, and he's just under a lot of pressure, and he just says the hell with it and he quits. And then he tries to find a corporate job that suits him. And of course, nothing suits him, but he ends up turning into kind of like a tycoon, like a manager of a Fortune 500 or something. And a little girl has to remind him that he's Santa Claus. That's quite a good idea.
It's kind of nice. Yeah, I thought it was kind of nice. I mean, it's a little goofy, some of the drawings, but yeah, it's perfectly fine for a little kid. Yeah,
I just like that it was Doug being like, I threw this together. Enjoy. I like that kind of thing. I like, in theory,
a gnome cave, if you.
I like Gnome Cave in theory. But look, I'm not a huge Gnome Cave fan. I sure had a lot of fun taking a look at Gnome Cave.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's the other side to his autobiography.
There's Gnome Cave, there's Rex Viper, there's Movie Making Nerd, there's Sponsored Sadness.
Sponsored Sadness.
He should collaborate with the Caffeine and Consoles guy and get back in touch with nature.
is you have hundreds, thousands, if not tens of thousands of games on here. Some people really like that.
Only 5 games on your EverDrive.
I really like wood paneling because It brings me back to the trees.
I hope you guys enjoyed this. I certainly did. Did not expect this to be the outcome, but here we are.
You want to come work for me? My views always seem to go up whenever I'm in pain.
Yeah, sure.
Woo!
Subscribe to Red Cow Entertainment on Patreon for full episodes every other week.